In this series, my good buddy James and I will be opening 36 packs or one booster box of a main series Pokemon set. We will then build a deck with our drafted cards and face each other in a best 2 out of 3 match. Regardless of the outcome, each of us will have a chance to improve our odds in the following episode. And each week we will open the next set in chronological order, adding new cards to our collection and unleashing powerful new strategies. Join us for this awesome adventure and welcome to the Pokémon Progression Series.
Alright, here we are with the winner's wheel. Let's see what we get. And it's Ditto. I think with the Ditto, looking at the cards I have and the cards coming up in the next sets, I think I'm going to go with grabbing another Dark Gold Bat, which will bring me up to 4. So that's like a full play set. So that would be great if I get the Dark Crobats in, I believe it's Neo Destiny. Is the set that one's in? But yeah, that'd be good to get those for this.
Alright, so we find ourselves in the losing position once again. We're now tied at 4 games each. I didn't want to be back here so soon, but here we are. It is what it is, so obviously really hoping for a Ditto. I don't even know necessarily what I would grab. I kind of got everything I wanted out of Neo Discovery, but I think in this situation, either Weighted Coin or Ditto is fine, because I don't really think there was any rares we felt like we were missing out on. Maybe if I get a Ditto, I know exactly what I'm using it on. But you know what? Let's just get into it. Oh, that's close. Oh, it's the Weighted Coin. Alright. Well, that's fine. Unfortunately, not the result we wanted, but I think it's fine. So, yeah, we'll just go in next episode knowing that we'll go first. We have to try our best to make sure we can win that first game. Because if we win the first game, then we should be able to win the third game as well, hopefully. So, Weighted Coin, it is what it is.
Alright, here we are with Neo Revelation. Another small pack like the last one, but with some good stuff, including my favorite Pokemon, Shuckle. Got Bloomberry, Lantern, Octillery, all good cards. Aerodactyl, decent. Not really sure what I'm looking for, just hoping to get some good stuff. Sneasel, not that great. Lugia, could be fun. Another Lugia.
Alright, 36 packs of Neo Revelation. Let's get into it. Quagsire is a card that we're really happy to see, as well as Shuckle, but we should be guaranteed most of these commons. Murkrow is pretty good. If we get 3 of these, we'll probably find a way to play it, even though we only have the one Dark Energy. I think it might be fine as is. I would really like to have the second Dark Energy to enable this, though. Rocket's Hideout is huge. This is one of the uncommons that we're looking for a playset of, as it's like the first stadium card. I feel like that really changes the way things are going to be played. This Lantern is actually really good as well. I don't know if that's enough to facilitate an archetype, but it's a good support card in any lightning deck since it can change itself to a water, which gives you a better matchup against fire. We got a Raikou, which is actually the best of the non-holo rare legendary beasts, as it can do some damage spread, has free retreat. The downside is you can't have trainer cards attached to Raikou. Another Shuckle, like I said, not really too worried about the commons here, as we should be getting most of them since it's a smaller set. The Flappy is okay. I think it's fine for a lightning Pokemon if you do 20 or do some damage spread on a coin flip. The Sneasel is pretty good. Not as good as the other Sneasel, but its quick attack doesn't require darkness. It's just much better with darkness, obviously. The Smoochum is pretty big. It's good for special energy hate, which will definitely come in handy later on, although right now it's probably the worst baby Pokemon. The Parasect is huge. Parasect keeps James off of Feraligatr because of the way that Feraligatr's attack works. Feraligatr's attack is only supposed to do damage based on the number of water energy that gets shuffled back into the deck, and Parasect's ability makes it so that cards can't be taken from the discard pile, basically. The Mischievous here, Mischievous is fine. I don't really think it's that great since you have to use Night Eyes to get them asleep and hope that they stay asleep and not retreat at all. On a 50 body, it's really not that great. But the Golbat's hilarious because Golbat would be good since it's poison, but it's only if it damages the defending Pokemon, and since it only does 10 damage, if a Pokemon has a single metal energy, Golbat is just useless. Pokemon Breeder Fields is huge here, as it makes it so that we don't have to play Dark Dragonair anymore and that whole package that sort of bogs us down a bit. We can trade it in for Pokemon Breeder Fields for some more consistency rather than getting set up early and fast, because Dark Dragonair is really only good if you get one or two of them set up early and you get enough good manners or other ways to access your basic Pokemon. The Entei, also pretty good for a non-holo legendary beast. I don't think it's nearly as good as the Raikou, but it's still fine. Wow, this Celebi is terrible compared to the Psychic Celebi. Old Rod's pretty decent as it's a way to sort of item finder for a trainer card, but you have to get two tails, which is a bit weird.
Kingdra's good. Another Balloonberry. I'm gonna make sure I have enough of those. Got the Suicune. Got the better Suicune, or well, the good one in my opinion. Ampharos is cool. Suicune again.
Healing Field is huge. This is another stadium that I'm really looking forward to. Comes in handy with Blissey this set if we get it, but we don't even have a Chansey for the Blissey, so it'll really be a much more playable card next set once we get some more cards that interact with it and can have a consistent stall strategy. The Delibird is hilarious, but definitely not playable. We do get the Crobat here. Crobat is huge as triggered poison makes it so that you're doing 20 damage, and then if your opponent attaches energy to the defending Pokemon, then they become poisoned, which is really good. And then Cross Attack is huge. It's kind of similar to Beedrill's Twin Needle, does 20 damage for 3 energy. And it's you flip 4 coins, it does 20 damage times the number of heads. But if 2 or more are heads, then the defending Pokemon is now confused as well, which is really good. And if you combine that with a Pokemon that's being poisoned, then they're pretty much screwed. The Piloswine is also really interesting as Metal Energy is around in the format, so you can use a Metal Energy on Piloswine to make it do 70 and then only 10 damage to itself, and then you can nap, and you'll just never be taking any damage. Piloswine is an amazing stall card. That is definitely something I'm looking at, even though I know James hates that strategy. I want to win here, so if I need to play Piloswine and there's not much else I can do in the rare slot, I'll probably play Piloswine. Well, speaking of cards in the rare slot that we want, we got the Ho-Oh. This is one of the ones that I was really looking at because it does 10 more damage for each type of basic energy card attached to it. So if you have, the 4 that are required, it does 70. And then it can do a potential of 90 if you have 6 energy on it. But obviously, you probably wouldn't want to be doing that much. You certainly can, since, like I said, Healing Field is in the format. So if you're doing 90 damage, you're pretty much knocking out anything in the format. So if you can get it powered up and you have a way to play 6 different types of basic energy in a way to consistently search them, then it's pretty dang good. This Mag Cargo is also really good, as it can do 100 damage just for discarding 3 fire energy, which is pretty nuts. Another Breeder Fields, another Healing Field. Both of these are really good. Apom is another card that just hates on tool cards. And we already have 4 Jump Bluff from Neo Genesis, but this gives us another option. Plus, it helps set up your other Hop Pips and Jump Bluffs that are in play, or Hop Pips and Skip Blooms. Another Breeder Field, we're loving that. Then we get a Kingdra. The Kingdra here is really good as well. With Genetic Memory, this was one of the best decks during this format, as you can use any attack from Horsey or Seadra that it evolved from, and then Twister can do 50 damage and then remove up to 2 energy if you get 2 heads. However, if both are tails, then it does nothing. So it's really good. It's a bit high risk, high reward, but I think the reward in most cases is what you'll be getting. So pretty good card. Wow, we got the Shining Gyarados. I don't know how rare the Shining Pokemon are, but we're happy to see the one Shining Gyarados. I don't want another one because that's just going to be wasting a slot. But both of its attacks are pretty crazy in their own right. I'm sure I went over it in the set review, so I'm not going to go too deep into it here. But very glad to see this card. It's something I'm definitely going to be looking at. Balloonberry is something I'm really glad to see as well, and I think this is our first, and we're 11 packs in now, so I need more. This is a card that I definitely need 4 of, as it's pretty much the best tool card printed until probably the EX era. Really good card. I think that's our playset of Healing Field now, so now we don't have to worry about that if we ever want to play it. Second copy of Entei we'll take. Like I said, it's not the best, but it's fine.
Another one. Another Aerodactyl. Crobat. Got the rare Entei. Another Ampharos.
Another Rockets Hideout. That's our second Rockets Hideout. Really glad to see. This Houndoom is really good as well, especially for us, since we only have the one Dark Energy. If we end up having to discard it, or a Pokemon with Dark Energy gets KO'd, Dark Flame gives us a way to get it back. Pretty good. It's our third Rockets Hideout and our second Balloon Berry. We're definitely looking to take that. I think this is our first Starmie. Starmie is one of the cards that I'm really looking to play because James tends to play mono decks. So with some insight, I think I could definitely get away with just playing a Starmie deck, and then wiping him. Another Delibird, not happy about that, but we did get another Piloswine. One more, and I'm definitely looking to play this deck, honestly. This is something I'm really considering. It's our third, so it's definitely on the table now as a deck we can play. This is our first of the Holo Rare Legendary Beast, and this one's pretty good for any fire strategy. It's a way to accelerate energy onto it. It's our fourth Rockets Hideout. Okay, we've got plenty of it now. We've got the playset. It's our playset of Piloswine as well. We almost have a playset of Delibird too, which I didn't want a playset of Delibird, but we have it nonetheless. So here we are. Another Balloonberry. That's our third. I'm feeling happy about that. One more would be fine. I'm good with 3 though. I don't need any more, but I'll definitely take another one. Another rare holo legendary beast. This Raikou. Every time you attach a lightning energy to Raikou here, it kind of acts as a warp point for your opponent only. It's a bit weird, but it also does 50 for 3, but on a coin flip does 20 to itself. I think it's fine. It's definitely not the best, but if you're playing a lightning deck, then it's good enough. Halfway through now, we did get the other Ho-Oh. This one is not the one I want. I just want more copies of the regular rare Ho-Oh. This one is good, though, for fire decks, especially paired with the Holo Entei. So if we were to get 1 or 2 more of each, then I would be looking at that deck, as it's something that I think is pretty good. Another Breeder Fields, I think that's our playset now of that as well. There is the non-holo Suicune, which this is actually kind of the worst of the non-holo legendary beasts. I would have much rather seen the holo one here. Yeah, this one's just not that good. The Quillfish, actually, I don't know if I mentioned the Quillfish. The Quillfish is a deck I think James is likely to be on because of how much he loves Pokemon with potential infinite energy. And it is pretty solid, and this is something that I would be considering as well if I was on either the Ho-Oh deck or a pure water build. That's our fourth Balloonberry, so we are set. Stantler's a good card to have as a one of, just in case James ends up being on a heavy, like say, a Quillfish deck. This is definitely going to be something I include as a one of, as a just in case, because I don't want to deal with Quillfishes. Lugia also here is really good. Glad to have a copy of this, as it pairs well with the Ho-Oh as well, but it also has the potential to do 80 at the risk of the attack doing nothing instead. Unfortunately, this Skarmory here is pretty terrible, but yeah, this is just a waste of a rare slot.
Another Kingdra. Another Crobat. Raikou. Entei. Oh, excuse me. The new Houndoom. Raichu. Magneton. I don't think Magneton's very good for me. Ho-Oh. Actually got the Ho-Oh. Nice.
Porygon 2. This is our first Porygon 2, but this kind of enables the Shining Pokemon. I would really like to see at least one more copy of this. Yeah, I'd love to see one more copy of this, and I really want to see more of the non-hollow Ho-Oh, but I don't know that we'll be getting more of it at this point. We get a Sneasel. The Sneasel, really not that great, but we do get another Quillfish, which at this point looking like our best option. Got another of the non-hollow Suicune, not the one we want. Another non-hollow Celebi, not the one we want. Really unfortunate here. We're slowing down in the final third here. We do get a non-hollow Raikou here as well, which is pretty good. I believe it's a damage spread, which is pretty decent. Another Mischievous. We're getting all of the bad hollows now. I really want to see another Ho-Oh or another Lugia. I think would be great. Not another Entei. Not really looking at Entei, but heck, if we get a third one, maybe I would play it. Not that I want a third one, though. Please don't give me a third one. Nope, we get a second Skarmory instead. Really don't like the Skarmory here. Not a fan.
Not that I can really use it, though, since it's just Ho-Oh. Just one of them, at least. Delibird's not that good. Skarmory's not good. Sneasel's not that good. Another Lugia. Magneton. The Celebi. A Houndoom. Jump Pluff. Kingdra again. Another Celebi. The Starmie. And another Celebi.
Alright, well, this is something. This is actually a good rare hollow, especially as a one of. If we were to play the Ho-Oh deck, this would definitely go in. Although, again, unfortunately, it doesn't look like we're going to be getting enough of the Ho-Oh, which sucks because you really need like 3 of it, I would say, for consistency reasons, since there's only a few cards that can search out basics. But this ignores Metal Energy, so now that James has 2 Metal Energy, he could go back and look at some of the other Metal Pokemon that we've seen and have access to them, or at least this is a good card to keep in the bank for the E series once we get there. Get another non-hollow Entei, which is fine, I think. Well, we get a second Celebi. I don't really think I would want to play more than 1, honestly. 2 is fine. If I really wanted to, I could play 2, but I wouldn't play more than that. Well, we get a third hollow Entei. It really is steering me in that direction. Don't really want the Entei, but what I want is a Ho-Oh, but it doesn't look like we're going to get the Ho-Oh. We do get a second Crobat, though, which I'm pretty happy about. I haven't really been talking about the Crobats, but Crobat is really good. I think Dark Crobat is a bit better, but you could play both in the same deck. Final pack here. Oh, I'm hoping for Ho-Oh. Ho-Oh would make it for me. We already have playsets of all these, but these are like the 3 uncommons I was most looking forward to. And we get a Delibird, of course.
Alright, here we are with our deck profile for this week. I'm playing Dark Weezing, so reason for that is he heavily implied he's going to be playing, well, it seemed very much like the way he was saying very much that he's going to be playing Metal Pillow-Swine, so that's why we got what we got. We're running grass, mono grass for Mostly for the Dark Weezing, because the Dark Weezing, just having 3 of them on the bench, well actually 2, if he has no mental energy. 2 on the bench of either Coffin or Weezing, just 2 for 2, can one-shot the Piloswine. But if he has metal energy, like just 1 more, if we get a 3rd one on the bench, that's a one-shot as well. And then, well, 4 is just overkill, but we're going to run it just for the one-shots. We got the Zubat for a similar reason, mostly because they resist fighting, no retreat cost, and if you attack with all 4, do its group attack, because you can bring them all from the deck to the bench. If you put all 4 on the bench with the attack, can one-shot a non-metal Piloswine. Of course, if he's not running Piloswine, then, I mean, still doing 40 for 2 isn't terrible, but he just very much seemed to want to do that deck, so kind of doing a counter deck. Gligar's there because, well, fighting resistance, free retreat cost. 2 for 20, not bad. An overall good card to have. Only thing of its kind that I could find: the resistance and no retreat cost, the highest base HP, and, well, 2 colorless attack. Pretty great. And then Scyther. I only had 1 of these. I would have ran 2 of these if I had 2 of these, but ran this Scyther because, well, it can do a lot, potentially. But this Rocket Scyther is probably like the biggest counter to Shadow Images. If he gets the tails on Shadow Images while attacking with the Piloswine, not only will it stop the attack, but he still can't use whatever the main attack is called. I think it's like Reckless Ram or something like that, or it's like Double Edge, where it does ridiculous amount of damage, 80 damage, and then he does 30 to himself. But if he gets the tails on the Shadow Images, he can't use the attack next turn. And since it says any other effects attack still happen, he'll still take recoil if he doesn't have the metal energy to stop it. And then Shadow Image just sticks around, so even next time he still has to flip. It's almost like a baby thing. And then Blinding Size for 3 can one-shot any Piloswine that doesn't have metal energy. Fury Cutter over here can potentially one-shot any Piloswine even with metal energy if I get at least 3 heads. I believe it's at least 3, yeah. Challenge is here mostly to get the Coughings out. You want them on the bench, along with probably a Scyther and a Gligar, but those mostly to get out, so that way the Mass Explosion can go off. Transparent Walls literally has Weezing on it, probably for the Dark Weezing thing, but prevent all damage to your bench Pokemon, so that way, because Mass Effect does 20 damage to each your Coughing, Weezing, and Dark Weezing, since you'll have some on the bench. If you play Transparent Walls, you don't have to worry about them taking the 20 damage. Goldberry, because, well, they're going to be killing themselves, so it'll heal them. Rocket's Hideout for the Dark Pokemon. I don't think he'll have anything to stop the stadium, so I only ran 1. Not really needed, but it'll be nice. Breeder's Field, running 4 of those. That way, if I can challenge into Breeder's Field and whatnot, I can get a few of these Coughings evolved right away. 1 Boss's Way just for the guarantee Weezing. Because, I mean, all you really need is 1. But it's better to have multiple since they have more HP. Because the Coughings will die to 2 Mass Explosions. And then that would be bad to give up many prize cards for that. Balloonberry, just for the free retreat. I mean, all these Pokemon have low retreat cost or no retreat cost. It's like 1 or none. But I ran 2 of them just to put on, like, a Pokemon that he might double gust me into. That way I can retreat it in case I don't have energy. Master Ball is just another way to grab a Pokemon. Maybe that can't evolve. Elm's pretty standard to have. Only running 1 Erica because I don't want him to draw into his metal energy. But I definitely need to draw power myself a little bit. Nightly Garbage runs because obviously if these things are dying, including the Zubats, I can grab them back and then potentially pull them out with the challenge or the Master Ball. Breeder's Field. Double Gust because, well, I imagine the Piloswines will be sitting on the bench getting stacked with energy. If I can double gust out 1 and then free retreat out and then go for the KO. Grass Energy and then Energy Arc just for a bit of energy acceleration. Overall, we're just going for straight one-shots.
Alright, so we lost pretty bad in what I would consider a close call of a match, but we got 2-0 regardless. And whereas it was a mirror match that I wasn't fully expecting, I expected him to bring either Speedrill or Fortress, but I didn't expect him to combine the 2 the way I did. But here we are. This is our best hope in beating him this episode. It's Metal Piloswine, and this deck I think is going to be absolutely crazy. So it does 80 damage for 4 energy, which is better than Misty's Dugong at 60 for 4 energy, with a better energy cost as well because it's 2 fighting and 2 colorless, which means we have a bit more wiggle room. And it does 30 damage to itself, so you get higher damage to your opponent, but also higher damage to yourself. So Metal Energy will only reduce that by 20 if we only have 1 attached, but we are playing some cards to help with that. So first off with the Pokemon, obviously we're playing 3 Piloswine and 3 Swinub. I would play 4 Swinub, but I don't really think the 4th is necessary with this deck, as we would rather have 4 Hoot Hoot to help set up our Noctowls more consistently. Noctowl is going to be the biggest help in this deck because making sure that James stays off trainer cards that can help him get to his outs to this deck if he has any, if he can think of any. This will keep him off of anything that could potentially get him out of a tough spot. Igglybuff is sort of just a precautionary measure just in case he's on Fortress again. I don't really think there's any other card that this targets specifically, but if nothing else, it's a baby that in a really bad spot we can throw out there just to sort of take a punch or two. Yeah, otherwise this probably won't have much of an impact on the game. We're playing 4 Balloonberry, a new card out of Neo Revelation, which you can attach to a Pokemon and then discard it in order to give that Pokemon free retreat, which is a really useful tool considering that Piloswine has a quite hefty retreat cost of 3, which is pretty rough. So I think this will help out a lot and just giving us some extra maneuverability and making it so that we can never really get stuck with a Piloswine when we don't want to. And comboing with this, we have Double Gust, as obviously he's going to bring up our Piloswines that aren't set up, so we're going to be able to do the same to him, but hopefully he won't be on Balloonberry, at least hopefully not as many copies as we are, because we're leaning really heavily into this reliance of Double Gust and Balloonberry. We're also playing 4 Energy Arc to help us get to Fighting Energy, as that is necessary for Piloswine. And also, real quick, because I didn't cover it before, Piloswine's first attack makes it so that you can remove 3 damage counters from Piloswine, which normally wouldn't be something we would ever use. But the issue with Piloswine is its high-speed charge makes it so that it can't use that attack twice in a row. So in between high-speed charges, unless we can retreat into another setup Piloswine, then we can nap instead to make sure that we are never having too much damage on Piloswine. Yeah, we're playing the Energy Arcs just to deal with making sure that we can get to our energy in order to attack with Piloswine. 2 Erica just for draw power. We actually cut the secret missions. I was playing them in the deck, but through testing, I don't really think it would be worth it. Like, we would have to cut 2 of the balloon berries to put in a secret mission, or 2 secret missions, and that's because that's really the only card in here that I'm willing to sacrifice. Maybe another card that we'll get to in a second, but I don't really think it was necessary. I could end up regretting that if I don't see the draw power I need. We'll find out. We're playing 2 Goldberry, again, to help with Piloswine's survivability. He's already going to be a tank, considering he has a 90 body, and with Metal Energy attached, he's going to be taking 10 less damage, plus Nap, but Goldberry makes it so that he's going to be really annoying to kill. 4 good manners to help us get to basics, such as Hoot Hoot and Swinub. We probably won't ever be needing it for Igglybuff, but you never know. And then the big one, Healing Field, is a new stadium card from Neo Revelation that really helps this archetype shine. Once during each player's turn, they can flip a coin, and if heads, they can remove 2 damage counters from their active Pokemon. So not only can we Nap to remove 3, not only can we Goldberry to remove 4, every single turn, if we're lucky, we can remove 2. So it's going to be very difficult for James to get a knockout on Piloswine. So unless he's playing a Lightning deck and can easily snipe our Noctowls and start getting advantage that way, he's going to be having a rough go of it. Playing 2 Nightly Garbage Run just to help recover resources when we need it, either Pokemon or energy. More than likely, it's just going to be energy, but it has come up in a few instances where we need to scoop up Pokemon too. Another new one from Neo Revelation, we've got Pokemon Breeder Fields, where you flip a coin for up to 2 of your Pokemon, and then for each heads, search a card that evolves from that Pokemon. But the downside is you have to declare which coin is corresponding to which Pokemon, so you can't just be like, I have a Hoot Hoot and a Swinub, I'm going to flip 2 coins, and then after you get one heads. Decide which one you want to search for, you have to declare them. So it's a bit odd, but it can be good in situations where you have two Pokemon of the same name, say like two Hoot Hoots or two Swinubs. I definitely think it will be a powerful card, and I'd rather be playing this than the Dragonair line. Tronda Bar Trainers, we've got 3 Professor Elm. It's broken. I mean, it's the best draw card in the game right now. Probably should have taken a 4th, but I still stand by 3 being a good number. In this deck specifically, I would like a 4th, but I think 3 is still fine. Just a fresh hand of 7 is always pretty good. We're playing 8 Fighting Energy, which I think is plenty to be playing just 3 Piloswine. 2 full Heal Energy, just in case he's on any sort of shenanigans with paralysis, confusion, poison, any of the weird status conditions that get around Metal Energy. Even if he's on speed drill again, this can be a good way to deal with it. Instead of having to Balloon Berry, we can just attach a full heal and keep on tanking. Speaking of tanking, we've got 2 Potion Energy, which just removes 1 damage counter, but it adds yet another way for us to become unkillable. And then finally, the best card in the deck, Metal Energy. This is a card that James absolutely hates, and we had to bring this today because we're tied again, and I have to come out on top in order to maintain both my ego and the advantage that I have so far in this game, or in this series rather. So Metal Energy just really helps and makes this whole deck work. Without it, I'm not sure any of this would be possible. So that's pretty much the deck. Metal Piloswine, it's something that I don't think has ever been done before. Very similar to the Metal Dugong that I did in the first episode of this Neo arc. So we'll find out how powerful it actually is and if it's as strong as I believe it to be. So without further ado, let's get into the games. Let's see how this goes. I did get the weighted coin from the loser's wheel, so I will be going first. Here's my hand. I didn't get any basics.
Let's read that. Good manners. Fighting energy, a double gust, an energy arc. Well, that is certainly a interesting combination of cards. Did you get a basic this time?
I did not. Oh boy.
Really?
Yes, you can drop to 4 now.
So, how about that basic?
Alright, I finally got one. Okay.
Oh, okay, alright.
Now
That's
you can
good.
draw cards if you decide to, up to 4 or none.
I'm gonna draw 4.
It's
I'm
up
gonna
to
draw 4.
you.
There's no reason not to.
You can just not to. It's fine.
I think I will.
Setting my active and a Pokemon on the bench, and then 6 to prizes. Alright, let's go.
Alright. What's a Hoot Hoot to a Zubat?
Oh, you got Brock or Koga's Zubat. Interesting. Okay.
Or a Coughing.
Okay. Interesting. Alright. I will draw for turn. I will good manners. No basics.
2 Piloswines in the hand. I got 90 HP? God dang.
What do I want to grab? Yeah,
I really thought that thing had 80 HP.
No, he's big boy. It's like one of the biggest stage 1s that we have access to right now. Alright, I'll play this Swinub. I will attach a Balloon Berry to the Swinub, and then I will Professor Elm.
Not wanting the Piloswines in hand, alright.
I will attach a Fighting Energy to Swinub, and then pass the turn.
Draw for turn.
Very curious on what you're up to.
Well, stay curious, nerd. You're gonna play another Coughing. Play Pokemon Breeder Fields.
Yep.
Two Coughings. So that's 1 head.
It's 2 heads.
Right.
You can add
So
2 Weezings to your hand.
Okay, I know every card that's in the prize. Unfortunately, I do need one of them, but not desperately. Grabbing 2 Dark Weezing.
Oh yeah, Dark Weezing. True.
We're gonna put a Grass Energy on this Coughing.
Sure you don't want it on the other Coughing?
You're right. I will put it on the other Coughing.
Yeah,
You're
good
right.
play. Good play.
And we're going to Energy Arc.
Alright.
1 head. Well, that's better than no head.
That is certainly better than no heads.
Smash Phone. Yeah, no head. Grab my Grass Energy. Alright, and then free retreating out in the Coughing. I believe I'm good. Just go for the tackle.
Alright. Take 10 damage.
Big money moves out here. Only the biggest.
Draw for turn. Okay. I will play Another.
Another what?
I'll
Another
play
hoot hoot?
Swine Up. I will evolve Hoothoot into Noctowl. I will Good Manners 2 times.
So I'm assuming you're putting whatever you get on the
The
first one
bench.
on the bench.
Yeah. Let's see. What do I want to grab?
Yeah, considering the two mulligans you had to do, I have a feeling you're only running Noctowl and Piloswine.
You don't know me. I will search a Hoothoot, and then I'll grab an Igglybuff.
An Igglybuff. Boy, bring
Correct.
off Pokemon powers.
There we go. Hoothoot and an Igglybuff now in play. And then I will play Energy Arc, flip in 2 coins.
3.
No head.
Nice.
And then I will play Healing Field. I'm going to use Knockdowl's Glaring Gaze.
Okay.
And I don't get it.
That's too damn bad.
I'm going to use Healing Field. Alright, there we go.
Alright.
Move the
Oh.
damage counters off Hoothoot.
Let's do you too.
And I'll just pass it to you from there.
Draw for turn. Another grass energy on this coughing. Evolve that coughing and evolve this coughing. A gold berry on this wheezing. I'm going to challenge. Would you like to accept my challenge?
If not, you just draw 2. Yeah, I'll not accept your challenge.
That's fine by me. Think we're just going to mass explosion.
Alright, so it does
There we
40
go.
damage to my Hoothoot, and then each of your Weezings take 20. Draw for turn. Hoping for something good here. That is pretty good. I will Professor Elm. I will evolve the Hoothoot on my bench into Noctowl. I will attach a Fighting Energy to my Swinub, and then I'll go for 2 Glaring Gazes. 1 head.
One.
Show me what you got. Ooh. I'll get rid of the Double Gust, and then I'll go for a Healing Field just because. Alright, well. Well, I guess I have to pass it to you then.
Draw for turn. I will go for your healing field of my own, because why
Yep.
not?
Just get
Hey,
it.
look at that.
Grass on the Zubat.
I'll put it on the Dark Weezing, actually. And then I can just go for the stun gas and kill you.
Yep. Is that what you're doing?
Yes.
Hoothoot's out of here. Take your first prize. Then I bring
Alright.
out Igglybuff. Draw for turn. I will. First, I'm going to go for the Glaring Gazes. I think that makes the most sense in terms of sequencing.
Okay.
Alright, 2 heads. Show me what you got. Alright, well, I'll just get rid of their hideout. Alright, and then I will attach a Metal Energy to my Swinub with a Balloon Berry. And I suppose I will pass it to you.
Alright, draw for turn. I will attach an energy thing. A coughing. And then we shall go for the stun gas. So
Stun
you do the
Gas.
flip. You do the flip for whether it hits, right?
Yeah, so first you flip whether
Right.
it does anything at all.
Okay. Okay, well,
Well,
critically fail.
there you go. Babies, am I right? Draw for turn. Alright, well, this will help us pick up some speed. I'll play an Erica.
It definitely will draw 3 cards.
You can go ahead and draw another 3 if you would like.
Okay.
I will Energy Arc, flipping 2 coins. 1 head.
Only 1 head?
That's fine. Grab a Fighting Energy and attach it to my other Swinub. And I will just go for the Glaring Gazes now. 2 of them. Just 1.
1.
I got quite a few over there now. Interesting. Transparent walls. I like that. That makes sense. I never really thought about the fact that this was a card made for Dark
Literally
Weezing.
has a wheezing on it.
I never really considered that it was intentional like that. That is really cool, actually. I suppose that I will get rid of the transparent walls, because that actually seems pretty broken in this circumstance. You always find the best tech cards, and then from there I will simply pass it to you, my friend.
Okay, I shall draw for turn. I will put a Goldberry on this wheezing and Balloonberry on this coughing. Just kind of getting rid of all my trainer cards because, well, for you and your Noctowls.
Yeah, no,
Energy Arc,
it's good plan.
double head,
2 heads.
2 grass energies. And then I'm going to challenge. Would you like to accept this challenge?
I will not accept.
That's fine by me. Drawing 2. Let us solve this coughing. Yeah, and then I can play energy on easing, and then we can go for stun gas. Maybe powers stop working if they're paralyzed.
Like the baby
Does it act?
rule?
It does not say that. God
Yeah,
damn,
no, the
that's
baby
annoying.
rule doesn't turn off ever. Its ability will stop though.
Wow, that'll come in handy.
Yeah, since you're playing a very
Uh,
able heavy deck.
yeah, I guess I'll just go for the stun gas anyway.
Yeah.
It didn't matter. Life doesn't matter. Nothing matters.
None of it matters. It's all for nothing. Draw for turn. I will play Potion Energy on Swinub. I'll
Boy, set up.
play Balloon Berry on my other Swinub. And I will Professor Elm.
Okay. I'm assuming you're doing that because you just don't have a pillow swine in hand.
You don't know me.
I imagine you would have evolved one by now.
You don't know me.
Oh,
God damn it.
ended your turn? Or was that an accident?
No, I meant to do that.
Okay, I mean, if you don't want to use your knockdowns, that's fine.
Oh, well, yeah, that's true, actually. I should have. Oh, well.
And did I mention I really hate babies?
Yeah, baby Pokemon do suck. That is for sure.
I guess I will. You know what? Actually, now that I'm looking at it, my turn just ends. So my attack doesn't even get to go off. None of its effects or anything, right?
If you fail the baby roll,
Yeah.
then yeah, your turn just ends.
You know what? I think I'm gonna mass explode. Stun gas doesn't guarantee even a kill because it only does 20 damage, and your healing field will make it annoying. And if I fail this, it's not like I get hurt, so it's like a win or a neutral. So I'm gonna try blowing up. I hate everything.
Can't even blow up. Draw for turn. Going to Energy Arc.
All right, one hit.
One head. Fighting Energy.
Ah, wait, I didn't play an energy on my turn. God dang it.
Hey,
I forgot
okay,
to
at least we both misplayed. I'm not going to make the same mistake twice, though. I'm going to go for my Knocked Owls. Two heads.
Two heads. All right, I already know what's being sent away.
Yeah, one walls, one breeder fields.
I mean, you didn't really have a choice in the second one.
Yeah, no, I didn't.
Did you want the one on the left or the right?
I wanted the one on the right. Damn it,
Oh.
cheater. And much else I really want to do. I'll pass.
All right, drawing for turn. God, I hate babies. Baby Pokemon. You know what? My stadium is in play now.
Now each of your
Yeah.
Pokemon have 20 more if they're dark Pokemon. But now my Pokemon get 20 plus if they're dark too.
Now that your stupid Igglybuff can't heal, now I can go for stun gas. You know what? I think I'm gonna explode anyway because I want it dead.
Okay.
Time to meet your maker, you ugly buff ball thing. Die.
Yeah, there we go.
And this one down here loses the gold berry.
Yep.
Goes up to 40. God dang it, I forgot to attach grass energy again.
Draw for turn. I will Energy Arc.
Okay.
One head.
One head.
Fighting Energy to hand. I think I'll play the Fighting Energy on Swinub. And I'll go for my Gazes. Right, well,
Gaze
both
allowed.
are tails. Both are tails. Not good.
Is it my turn?
Unfortunately, yeah, I don't have anything else I can do. So I'll pass.
Alright, draw for turn. Finally, grass energy, attach it to this Zubat. You ever see that video where it's for an explosion and it goes, "What the fuck? Bro!" You know that
No.
one? And
Are you attacking now?
yes,
Okay.
your Noctowl is dead.
I'll bring out my other Noctowl. Draw for turn. Let's go ahead and Glaring Gaze.
Finally have a pillow swan. Okay. Would you like to put the Pokemon?
I think
breeder
I'll
fields
put
or
back
the
a
Pokemon builder freeds.
I think I'll put back a Breeder Fields just this once.
Yeah.
I will retreat the Noctowl.
Oh boy.
Bring out the Nub, the Nubby boy.
Are you gonna evolve the Nubby boy?
I might. You don't know me. And then I shall evolve it into the swine.
Right into Mammal Swine. Not even in this generation.
And you would survive with 10 HP, but let's bring out the healing field.
You son of a bitch! That's the whole point of this.
And now I shall high speed charge, doing 70 damage, getting a knockout, and putting 1 damage on myself.
Metal energy does like damage reduction after you double the damage from X, right?
Wait, what?
So like, say I hit you with a super effective move and it does 20 damage normally, it would
Mm-hmm.
do 40, and then minus 10 from the metal energy?
Yes, it's after applying weakness and resistance.
Oh, okay. Well, then I will play this Zubat, and I'll play this Zubat, and I'll play this Grass Energy, and then I'll use this group attack, which allows me to search for Zubats in my deck. I find this Zubat, and then after that, you get to do the attack, which does 10 times the number of Koga Zubats, which is 4. That's 80. Minus the 10, it does 70. Die.
So
Wait,
I'm
wait.
survived with 1 HP. Is that all right? Okay, I mean, yeah. I didn't even realize that up until now. I'm like, why? Why did you pick this
Why
deck?
does he have a Zubat?
All
Yeah,
right.
suddenly the Zubats are quite scary. You're just like, why does he have Zubat?
Yeah, this is quite threatening.
I had bats. Like a Halloween themed deck over
Even though
bats.
this is probably not going to go up till like
Monstrosity.
December.
Hey! Now the people know.
You definitely got me in a bind here. All right. Well, I will of course healing field. All right. Well, didn't
It
matter.
didn't matter. I don't think it mattered anyway. Even if you got the 2 heals and napped, that's only 50.
I haven't knocked out yet, so I'll knock out.
Okay, well,
Yeah, I'll get rid
I'll
of the
get rid
last
of
breeder
one.
fields. I'm gonna double gust.
Okay,
Who would you
I
like to
will
bring
pick
out?
Windup.
The Swinub? Alright. I'm gonna bring out the Wheezing with 2 damage counters on it. And then to save a headache, I'm going to retreat the Swinub into Noctowl using the Balloon
Yeah, I
Berry.
figured.
And then I'll detach the Balloon Berry. I will pass to you.
Offer turn. This time, actually, I will retreat into Zubat. Play an energy on Easing, and then we shall beat the crap out of you with deck. Oh, actually, wait. I didn't realize. I forgot you had healing field out. Let me back up real quick.
Okay.
You know what? I don't need to do all that. I'm gonna flip for the healing fields like Weezum was already in there.
Yep.
Okay, it didn't matter. Alright, and then I'm just gonna hit you with the group attack.
40 damage.
Yeah, these bats are straight out of hell.
Draw for turn. Alright. I will Breeder Fields. Haha!
Yep.
Alright. Grab the Swine.
That swine.
Evolve it. Haven't used Noctowl yet, so we'll go ahead and use Noctowl. Didn't get it.
Okay.
And this turn I can attack with Piloswine, so I think that's what I'll do. Retreat the Noctowl, bring out the Swine. I'm gonna Healing Field. Perfect.
Of course.
Alright, and then I will go for the knockout here, adding 1 counter to my Swine.
For turn. Going to treat. Bringing in thing. Grass energy on Wheezing. The healing field. Cool. And then I will play transparent field for walls.
Oh, yep, there you go.
And then we shall mass explosion.
Doing 20 to yourself, but not 20 to your other, and then my Swine is dead. Big knockout for you here. Getting rid of the main threat. Draw for turn. I will play the Hoot, attach a fighting energy. I'm going to Healing Field. I will Gaze.
Not the
That grip.
gaze.
I'll get rid of the Erica, I suppose.
I want to be able to draw 3 cards for yourself.
I would, but I also don't want you to draw 3 cards. And then I will pass it to you. Now getting rid of the transparent walls.
Alright, draw for turn. Now I want you to see that I did shuffle my deck before I play Erica.
Okay, yeah, you certainly did shuffle your deck.
I'm going to try and heal in fields. Not hot. I will play Double Gust.
Damn.
For your Pillow Swine. What would you like to bring out?
Doesn't really matter, does it? I'll bring out your Dark Wheezing.
It doesn't really matter now. I will then play a Coughing. I will retreat back into the other Weezing. I will then play this Grass Energy on... Actually, never mind. I won't do that. I'm just going to Transparent Walls.
Oh, you had another one. God damn it.
Yep, and then we go for the Boom, which does
Yep.
120 to you.
Draw for turn. Yep. That is going to be game. Yeah. Alright. I will concede.
Yeah, because I would kill whatever with another explosion. Okay, well, that sucks.
Yeah, if you hadn't, oh, mulligan. There we go.
Yep. You need a mulligan?
I do not.
You gotta be kidding me. It's like I got the exact same cards.
Alright, bit of vengeance from last game. I'll draw my 4 for the mulligan. There are no additional cards I would like to play on the bench. Starting with the nub.
That's not the right card.
Awkward.
I don't know how I got the wrong one, but
Draw for turn. I will good manners 2 times.
are you sure you just don't want me to one-shot your nub? Like, I'm perfectly fine with it.
No. It's cool. I will grab a. Fuck. Yeah, I'll just grab 2 hoots.
That's what I thought. I'm assuming your Igglybuff's in the prize pool by that response.
Alright, and I'm putting both of them on the bench. Obviously, I have to put the first one on there in order to use 2, but regardless. Right, and then I'll conceal my cards. Yep. And I will play Fighting Energy on Swinub. I'm gonna Energy Arc.
I'll allow it.
1 head.
1 hit.
Grab another Fighting. And then I shall simply go for a Tackle, which you fully resist. Okay. So it is your turn.
Yeah. Alright, draw for turn. I will play this Grass Energy, and then I shall Energy Arc.
Yep.
2 heads. Oh, I didn't even grab the cards. I was in there to grab 2 Grass Energies.
Energy Arc says check your prizes by looking at the cards in your deck.
And then we shall. Yeah, I'll just pass the turn.
Draw for turn. We will go Noctowl.
Oh boy, I didn't see this coming.
Noctowl. Go
Stupid
for
owls.
Double Gaze. God damn it.
Double nothing.
Double nothing, yeah. We will play Swinub.
Oh!
We will go Breeder Fields, calling Swinub and Swinub. Right.
Yeah.
God damn. 4 tails in a row.
I mean, you got 1 Pillow Swine in hand, so it's alright.
Old Berry.
Alright. Gonna bring out an owl.
Yeah. Then I will play a Fighting Energy on the owl on my bench. And then pass it to. Actually, I'll evolve my 1 Swinub that came into play on my first turn. And then I will pass turn.
Draw for turn. Grass Energy the Zubat. I would like to.
God damn it.
Yep. And then it doesn't matter because I'll just free retreat
back into the Zubat
right? I have. And then my Zubat just comes back in after.
Yep.
I'll do the Zubat attack, which allows me to grab other Zubats. I will grab 1 Zubat.
Ah, 1's in your prizes.
Maybe. Maybe. Don't worry about that. And then you will take 60 damage. Or wait. Do that?
Yeah, 60 damage.
Yeah, I'm thinking, do I want to attack? Do I want to attack? Do I? Let me play Rocket's Hideout, and then I'd like to challenge. Would you like to accept?
I will accept.
I think I'm only going to grab those. And then I shall Elm. And I can't play any trainer cards for the rest of the turn. That would make it where I hit you for the 60 now.
Yep. I draw for turn.
Scary bats, scary bats, scary bats.
Alright, well, I'll start off with the 2 gazes. Alright, 1 head.
Okay.
Oh, jeez. I will get rid of challenge. Such a fucking tough spot.
Don't worry, it'll be less tough once this Pillow dies and a stupid Igglybuff comes in.
Yeah, I'm just going to attach a fighting to Noctowl, and then I will pass.
Noctowl's gonna step up as the main attacker. Alright, I'm going to a Goldberry on the coughing, put an energy on said well, it didn't go down. There we go. There we go. And then I'm gonna play a breeder for the 2 coughings. I mean, that's all I really needed.
Yep. You already had 1 in hand.
Yeah, that's why I didn't evolve it. That way I could do that.
Very smart of you.
A full, and then I shall double evolve. Surprisingly, Dark Weezing has the exact same retreat cost as coughing, so there's like no point in not evolving it right away.
Yeah.
I mean, unless you want to use one of its weaker attacks, but then we're going to just knock out and draw a prize. Our first prize card.
I'm going to bring out Buff. Draw for turn. I will. As kinda stupid as it is, I'm gonna retreat the Igglybuff, bring out the
And out the
Noctowl.
Noctowl. I understand. Igglybuff can be knocked out by the Zubat.
I'm gonna attach a Metal Energy to it.
Oh, okay. I hate everything about that.
I'm gonna go for the 2 Gazes.
Okay.
One of them.
Get one.
I'll get rid of your walls.
It's not my walls. I'm gonna
No,
build
you're
a
playing Rocket
wall.
Scyther. Weird. Then I will just go for Wing Attack, which does 20 damage.
That's still gonna be enough though. Draw for turn. Unfortunately, I think I must let. Actually, no, I don't. I don't have to do that. Don't have to let it die. Bring in the wheezing. Play an energy on said wheezing, and then we shall mass explode,
Yep.
which will do 30 to you and 20 to my guys.
Draw for turn. Alright. Healing Field.
Son of a bitch.
I'm gonna go for both Gazes. I hit one of them.
It only sends a.
Yep. The Nightly Garbage Run going. And then I'll hit the Healing Field. Don't get it. Alright, well, I will retreat.
I hate everything about that.
Just like to play the game again. I'll Breeder Fields for the Swinub. Don't get it. Oh well. Pass turn.
I don't want to play this game anymore. Draw one. I'm gonna healing fields. I rolled the wrong dice. Didn't matter. Well, I'm blowing up anyway.
Alright.
I kill it. It dies.
It does die. You take 20, which you then remove. Get rid of the Goldberry. Bring out the buff.
Ow, not again.
Draw for turn. Erica. I will play the Hoot. I will Elm. This is a fun one. Alright. I will treat buff. Bring out Noctowl. This is just
Reading
for
the buff.
one purpose, which is for Healing Field.
Yeah, I see.
Don't get it. Retreat.
Yeah, okay.
Bring the buff back out.
I see what you're trying to do here, and I don't like it.
I'm sure you don't. Okay. I'll attach a fighting to the Noctowl. And I have
Gotta fight
yet
these annoying
to
birds.
do my Noctowl, so I'll go ahead and do those. And I get one.
And I only have the breeder field.
Alright. Get rid of it. I will pass to you. Enjoy trying to kill the buff.
Off return. Oh, hell yeah. Goldberry. Putting a energy on this.
Okay.
And then I'll just go for the stun gas.
Okay. See if you hit.
Nothing wrong with that. Let's see if it hits.
It does
No,
not.
it doesn't matter. And then that finally happened.
Draw for turn. Play Erica. Play an owl. Fighting energy on the other owl. I will go for 3 Noctowls here. Alright, just 2.
I only have 2 training.
No, you only have 2. Alright. Alright. Retreat the buff. Bring out Towel. Flip for heal. Don't get it.
That's what you get.
Retreat. Bring out the buff. Honestly, thank God retreat gets fixed in the EX era.
I mean, it's not that bad right now. I mean, it's just, I hate the baby.
Yeah, it's just an annoying thing.
The baby's the issue. The baby's the issue. Not the free retreat, in my opinion.
I'm going to Breeder Field for the Swinub.
Oh, okay, yeah, that works.
I will grab the Swine. I'll evolve.
The swine!
I'll Nightly Garbage Run. Just sending back a Fighting Energy and Igglybuff.
Leave that thing back in hell where it belongs. Is that all you're grabbing?
Yep, just those 2.
Hell with that Igglybuff. I hope it dies.
Balloon Berry on the Swine. Gold Berry on the Owl. And I will Elm. Perfect. I will then pass turn.
Alright, draw for turn. Yes. Perfect. Actually, perfect for me. Aha, double gust out your Noctowl.
Fuck me.
It has damage on it.
Yep.
Yeah. And then I'm assuming you're bringing out the Weezing.
Yeah, I'll bring out the other Weezing, so if you have a Grass Energy, just discard it.
Yeah, just grass energy, discard it. And then mass explosion. Kill it.
Yep. It is dead. Alright, take your prize, and then I'll be right back.
I did pick my prize.
Alright, I don't know how to deal with this, because we're in the middle of the game. I wish there was a way to save state, but there is not. We gotta go to the hospital.
Oh.
So,
I guess you could take like a picture of your...
let's just... I'll just concede. How about that? I'll just concede, and then I'll do a wrap-up later. So, I concede. Good game. Bye-bye.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, I had to concede to James in that final game there. Honestly, I think he would have won either way, but yeah, our we had a little medical emergency, which you could hear in the background. It was all good. Cassie went into labor in the middle of the recording, and everything was fine. We had a beautiful baby now, which hopefully one day you will be able to meet. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed the video. Next time we're going to be opening Neo Destiny, which brought out a lot of new dark Pokemon as well as introduced the new light Pokemon. So hope you look forward to that. And if you enjoyed the video, please make sure to leave a like, comment, and maybe subscribe if you've been enjoying the content and want to see more. But with that, hope to see you next time. See ya.